first, so I gotta see now. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Hello, everyone. Dragon Souls here. Uh, then you might be wondering, well, why are we looking at in your kitchen for? Because my kitchen broke. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Uh, well, everyone, I just got done coming home from Walmart, and I also had to go to my cousin's house to work on their damn TV and to find out I went down there for nothing. Oh, so pissed me off. I went off on him and I told him I would never do that again. Um, so anyhow, here's what happened. So I took my bike back to Walmart. And I told him, I said, I want to exchange. I got the receipt. I told him what's wrong with it about the handlebars. Keep screwing up. I loosened it to put it back to where it's supposed to be, and I tighten it up as tight as I can get it. But every time I do, the son of a bitch keeps wiggling, and then it comes loose. And the brakes, they're going like this here. They go up by here, and then nearly cost me to have a wreck. So I can't have that shit anymore. I got tired of it, so I went ahead and took it today to exchange it for another one. I told him, I said, "Here's my receipt. I don't want my money back. I just want to exchange it for another one." And she said, and a friend of mine, which works there, she was like, and she was at my mom's wedding when she married my uncle Donnie, and who, by the way, passed away last year, a couple of years ago. I think, or last year. I'm not sure. I can't. I don't know right now on that part. But anyway, so she got in there and over there, and she said, "Well, I'll tell you what." She's like, "How about me just giving your money back, and you can take the money that I give you for what you got on the bike?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "You can take that money and go back there and get you another bike." I was okay. I said, "Okay, no problem." And I said, "Well, I had to do it today instead of waiting until tomorrow because I know the bike's got 30 days. And 30 days, and if the month is up, you can't take it back or anything." She said, "Exactly." So I went back there. They had the same bike as I bought before, right? This month, right? Checked it out and found out the damn handlebars were loose, was still loose, wiggling like this here. Whenever you ride it, and I said there, I told him, I said, "Sir," I said, "this is not supposed to do this." And he looked, and he was doing like I was doing. He said, "No, it's not supposed to do this." He said, "None of those are supposed to be doing that." And he said, "This bike is defective. There's something wrong with it." We're going to send these back. We're going to send these back and to the people who made these bikes, and report them and tell their boss about what's going on, and get their ass in trouble for it. We're supposed to be selling good bikes, not a piece of crap like this. He said, "Thank you for letting me know, sir." I said, "No problem." So all of a sudden, I looked around and I found, and I can't believe I'm actually going to show you all this, and I'm going to try to see if I can actually have really good lighting in here to show y'all, okay? Yes, everyone. Yeah, everyone. Can you believe this? And I looked at it and I was like, well, it looks like a regular bike. It looks like a regular bike, but it's like but the price tag on it said the same price as my other bike that I bought last time, and I took back. And I sit there and looked at it, and look at this. You seeing something wrong here? You see something wrong here? Because I sure the hell do. I've never seen a bike, and also look at the tire. I've never seen a bike like this before. And I asked the guy that works on the bikes at Walmart, and I asked him about it. I said, "Sir, I said, do you know what the? Can you please explain to me what the hell this thing is?" I said, "I've had regular bikes before. I've even had 18 speeds before, but I've never seen anything like this before. What the hell is this thing?" And he said, "Well, he just kind of like a regular bike, but it's also an 18 speed as well, but only it's in between it." He said the only thing is, he said the reason why is because you got your brakes right here instead of on your pedals, but you don't. But what the difference is you don't have the gears on it. It's a single rider, single bike rider, and it's not an 18 speed at all. And I said, I've never seen this thing before. I've never in my entire life ever seen one before, and I've never owned one before. And I said, "Are these things any good?" He said, "Well, yeah." "Yeah, they are." "I got one at home." I said, "You do?" He said, "Yeah." "Yeah, I got one at home." So I said, I rode mine." "It's good." "It rides really good, you know." I said, and I talked to a friend of mine who works there at Walmart. And it's a guy, you know. I've known him for years, you know, back when I was a teenager. And I told him, I showed him how much. And get this, before I go into details about him, guess how much this bike cost me? This bike cost me $75. It was $10 cheaper. It was $10 cheaper than the other bike was. Yes, everyone, $10 cheaper. And I was like, whoa, holy cow. I said, okay, cool, you know, I took it, you know. And I went and talked to my friend about this, and he knows more about these bikes than I do, because I've never seen them before. Or rode on one before. And so I asked him about it, and he said, well, these bikes are basically for flat roads, high speed patrol. I mean, you can see here they're like racing bikes. You can take this bike and you can ride anywhere you want to. They ride pretty fast, and he said they're good on everything. He said the only thing is he said just like regular, just like 18 speed bikes, they're not good on ice. He said you can't ride them on ice, and I wasn't about to do that anyway. Not stupid. And he said, "Don't worry, he said, I know you're not." He started laughing about that too. And I got a little thing right here, and I'm gonna read it to you. This right here, I got this right here, and I'm gonna read this to you. It says great bikes for everyday riding. Usage ride on flat ground and land, or whatever the hell that is. Areas with style. Frame, steel track bike frame. Speeds, 1 speed. Brakes, dual V brakes. Wheels, that. Yeah. And here's what it says right here. Now, my question here is my question here is I just know let me first tell you from experience. I just rode this bike on the way to my cousin's house, and on the way back home. Now this thing, before I left the parking lot, I had Heather in the air to tire up, and he readjusted my brakes and everything, which is pretty awesome of him. And let me tell you something. I don't want to hear no complaints from anybody out there who drive past me in the vehicle saying, "Get off the damn road! Speed up! Blah, blah, blah." I don't want to hear none of that shit because you can't change the gears on it, so fuck off. And, but, I rode it going to my cousin's house from Walmart and coming back home from them two places. And let me tell you something. This bike, I said it before with the other bike, it drives like a dream. It drives really good, but this in here, it rides way better. It does way better. The handlebars does not move at all. And there's some things on this bike that the other bike, the 18 speed, does not have. And that's pretty awesome. I like it. So my question here to everybody out there who has a bike like this, I never had a bike like this before. Okay, so if you know more about this bike and more details about this bike, about what it can do, what it can't do, and all this shit, if you have any details about this bike and if it's any good or anything, how great it is. Send me a message on this video. Let me know about it. Okay, I really appreciate it. And you will not be in trouble. I will not delete your message or anything like that. YouTube's been screwing up lately, and some people have probably been sending me messages, and I can't get it because YouTube's screwing up, like always. So your feedback is important to me right now on this bike. Okay. For those who knows more about this bike than I do, let me know. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Dragon Soul signing out, and I will be making a video sometime tomorrow, talking to you about this Saturday. Peace out.